Every year at VMworld, the Hands-on Labs are a key experience for the attendees to find out what new products VMware has to offer. It's a huge undertaking to try to design an environment for thousands of attendees to be able to experience real environments and work with them. Morne here is actually part of that team. Morne, what are we doing this year and how has the environment evolved over the last 4 years to build this huge environment?
So this year we're actually doing a complete public cloud model. Last year it was a hybrid cloud model. The year before that, this was pre-cloud. We actually had a lot of infrastructure on site at the convention center, and the labs were instruction-led. The evolution of that was to go to a self-paced lab model with the hybrid cloud last year. This year it's a full public cloud model. And what we've done this year, the whole solution is end-to-end built on VMware technology. So we leverage vSphere 5.0, VCD 1.5, vShield 5.0, and the pre-GA version of View 5.0.
So, but there's no more servers running here at all, so where is all the kit now?
So all our servers are actually running in the public cloud. We've got 3 service provider partners, Switch, and they've got a facility in Las Vegas, Terramark in Miami, and Colt in Amsterdam. So we have resources in each one of those facilities, and our users that are actually taking these labs connect over PC over IP into one of those data centers, which is part of our public cloud. Now the attendees actually don't know which data center they're connecting into, and all we do is strive to get them the same user experience. So we can actually load balance across the data centers, and we do that by leveraging our technologies as well as some data replication technologies from our partners.
But by starting using fixed data centers instead of every year building up this environment, does that mean that at some point people will be able to experience these hands-on labs full year round?
Absolutely. So we actually started doing that last year. After VMworld, all the vForum events that happen in succession after VMworld and Partner Exchange, we're actually using the same infrastructure that we used at VMworld. We had 2 data centers, one in Ashburn, Virginia, which was Verizon, and another one in Miami, which was Terramark. We did vForums in South Africa, Sydney, Singapore, and all of them were connecting into the same infrastructure sitting on the Eastern Seaboard, all over PC over IP. The evolution of this is to actually look at a way to take Hands-on Labs public, and that'll happen sometime early in January 2012 is when we're targeting that. And what we want to do is make those labs accessible to people who can't always come to VMworld.
That sounds great. I think you're going to make a lot of people happy with that. What kind of topics would they be able to do from home without having to build their own environment? What kind of products will they'll get access to?
So basically, if you come and take a lab today at VMworld, you get to experience every single one of our products that we have in our portfolio today. A new thing this year is we focused on creating scenario-based labs. So it's not about exposing a feature, it's more about exposing the attendees to a scenario that they would see in the real world. Like, I need to do data protection, I need to have a DR plan, or I need to go and build a public cloud. And today, so far, one of our most popular labs is actually building the public cloud. It's lab number 1.
Cool. It sounds like I don't need a data center at home anymore for me to experience. I can use your environment. That sounds great. If people want to find out more about these labs, can they already, after VMworld this year, quickly get their hands on some of this content?
They can get their hands on the content by downloading the lab manuals. And as I said, this year there was a very big focus on content. So the lab manuals are very rich in content. Some of the lab manuals actually have embedded videos. And what we've done is we've actually registered some fictitious companies to actually give the scenarios more credibility. So a big telco buys a small telco type of thing, just to add credibility to the scenarios.
Okay, well, thank you very much. So if you want to find out more about these labs, go to VMworld.com and enjoy all the content that we have made available there.